everyone, Tracy Partridge Johnson here for 80% Raw, and I am here to report the results of my 2-week food experiment. But before I give you the results, I have a little confession to make. I actually did not stick with my plan for a full 14 days. I stuck with it for 13 days, almost the entire way through 13 days. So, but on the evening of the 13th day, as you know from my, if you watched my video from day before yesterday, I think, no, yesterday, I did eat some raw almonds and some medjool dates on the evening of the 13th day, and also again yesterday on the 14th day. So, yeah, that's right. So anyway, I was trying to think if today's actually the 14th day or not. No, today's the 15th day. I got through the 14 days. So anyway, the results that I achieved, I'd actually already achieved by the end of the 13th day. So, so anyway, that being said, I achieved some great results. And, drum roll, I lost 5.5 pounds, so 5.5 pounds over 13 days by following my program. So I'm really excited about that. That's more than that's more than a half a pound per day. So that's really good results. And I proved something to myself. That is that I found out why I hit a plateau and what it was that was keeping me from losing more weight. So I have a recommendation for you if you are a raw foodist who is having a difficult time losing weight on raw foods. As you know, raw foods, a lot of raw foodists replace their meat and dairy ingredients in a lot of dishes with nuts. And nuts are very high fat. So for instance, say you want to make a raw taco salad. A lot of times, you know, the taco meat will be made out of walnuts, and then the nacho cheese sauce on top of it was made from cashews. So even though it's delicious and satisfying and filling, and probably healthier for you than eating the meat and dairy version of any particular dish, still, that's an awful lot of nut consumption, and it's really high fat. And there's the other factor that I don't really know too much about, but which I noticed in myself, and that is that when I'm eating a lot of nuts, I get this acidic symptom, whatever, effect going on in my body. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I know that it's probably not a good thing when your body's feeling acidic. It needs to be slightly alkaline. So here's my recommendation to you. If you're a raw foodist, like I said, and you've kind of hit a plateau and you're just not losing weight and you want to lose weight, I recommend you try doing what I did for 2 weeks. Just think of it as an experiment. Don't think of it as a long-term commitment. Just something you're trying to see if you can blow through the plateau that you've hit, and see if you can get some more results. So if you want to do that, here's what you need to do. You need to eliminate all nuts. I did allow a little bit of seeds, like a few sunflower seeds sprinkled on a salad once in a while or something, but mostly still not seeds too much either. I eliminated all nuts from my diet, all high sugar, high starch fruits like bananas, mangoes, dates, and any other dried fruits like raisins or craisins or dried any kind of fruit. Those are very concentrated little sugar nuggets. They're like candy, and so your body treats them the same way as candy. So any dried fruit, and then no sweeteners besides stevia. And I say stevia because stevia doesn't have it has no carbs and no calories, and it doesn't impact your blood sugar level like other sweeteners like agave and pure maple syrup do. So you're going to want to eliminate those other sweeteners, and if you need sweetener, just use stevia for this 2-week period. And then the other thing that you're going to want to do, that I did, that I hadn't mentioned before, is you want to eliminate all pure fruit juices. Now, I know a lot of raw foodists are probably going to balk at that, because a lot of people eat a lot of fruit, and there are a lot of people who are really into juicing. And juicing is great, but if you're doing vegetable juicing. Fruit juices, the fiber in the whole fruit is what allows your body to mitigate how quickly your bloodstream absorbs that sugar into it. And if you just do the juicing, you're just getting straight sugar pretty much. So that's going to be really difficult for your system to deal with, and also that's really high calorie condensed food too. So eliminate fruit juices for the time being too, and just focus on vegetable juicing if you're going to juice. Okay, so anyway, that's my recommendation if you want to see if you can also have the same experience I had and blow through your weight loss plateau. So if you do that, please do let me know what your results are, because this is kind of my own little personal experiment, and I'd like to document if other people have the same kind of experience that I have, or that I had with it. I am introducing more high sugar, high starch fruits back into my diet, as well as some nuts, but I've just committed to treating those as a snack or the one-off food that I'm going to have, and not as part of my core diet, just as a special treat, and still continue to not eat a ton of nuts in my diet, so that I continue to have progress. So anyhow, let me know if you decide to do that, and what kind of success you have. So anyhow, that's it. That's my update for today. I had great results. 13 days, I lost 5.5 pounds, and I feel fabulous. My clarity is really good, my thinking. I have tons of energy. I noticed when I went out walking yesterday that I just feel so much lighter and so much more energized. So anyhow, until next time, this is Tracy Partridge Johnson signing off for 80% Raw. Take care.